matchup with some of the very best players that rep those characters. And now...
And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how Crystal, it's going to be interesting because what they have to do is not mash too hard. I'll just say it, because I feel like if LemonTea plays just like a really solid neutral, he could just sort of like out-tier Mario, if you would. Assuming you don't think Mario's a top tier or that Wolf isn't or whatever. I mean, you know, subjective stuff. Up, and away?
I don't know, actually, man.
DIing in.
Mario's one of those characters that I feel you always want to go aggro mode with.
Mario's busted.
You have to go aggro.
He's still busted. I don't care what anyone says. I do not care what anyone says. This character is still insane in the right hands. But what I'm saying is that, like, you know, Wolf's buttons beat Mario's.
Oh, yeah,
that's the scary part. You know, like, I'm not even talking about in terms of, like, oh, like minor disjoints like Wolf has in the claws or whatever. No, I'm talking about neutral air, which will just beat out any of Mario's aerial straight up. Right there. Back air just completely stuffing out the neutral air for Mario, as you can see right there. That's where this matchup is scary and where it can be a little hard for Mario in the neutral. Yeah, Mario can combo the absolute hell out of Wolf. You can edge guard the hell out of Wolf, but neutral against this character is terrifying because Mario's not used to having to deal with a character with the raw and crazy kill power of Wolf, as we see right there with the Wolf Flash, and also have his airspeed be contested.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, there's not many characters in this game that have both of those factors against Mario. So if you have both of those things in your character, you can beat Mario straight up if you know how to play the game properly.
No, yeah, for sure. And you're seeing it here. Crystal doing a really good job keeping it close against LemonTea, but LemonTea just, you know, you give LemonTea this much time to start adapting, he's going to do stuff like that. And for Crystal, that is going to be 2 stocks gone, and yet to lose the first stock is LemonTea.
Incredible back air right there. You already know, getting the tipper of it with the 70% already death. And Mario, I'm not going to say, oh, it's game already. Like, dude, this is over already. Like, no, Mario can bring back games from the absolute depths of hell. This character, there's really no such thing as a true deficit from him unless he's like playing a matchup that's really that terrible for him and he's way down. This character, as you all know, can kill you off the top. He can kill you off the sides. He's got one of the strongest forward smashes in the game. Down there, not going to be able to kill from the low part of the stage for sure. Uppy not making it back, though. A couple of good grabs if, you know, LemonTea's DI is not up to snuff, but it probably is. And it could definitely spell a disastrous time, but we're going to have to see how he's going to be able to make it back. I mean, they got full flood, though, so that's good.
Speaking of disaster, another disaster kick coming up from LemonTea, and even the GIMP. That's not how he wanted it to go, but that he will take those every day.
No, I'm not going to sit here and say that was hype. That was mean.
That is very mean.
It was optimal.
It got stuck. It did exactly what it had to. And I think that's all that LemonTea cares about.
Well.
You know what would be funny? Like, if Mario were to just cape Wolf, like, going down, wouldn't he just go up at that point? No, right?
I'm not sure if it would have been possible for Mario to cape there and get hit by the hitbox of the Wolf up B to make it back to stage. That would have been the sickest thing I've ever seen in my life, if that ever happened. I don't know if Crystal, if they're good enough to really be able to be doing that, but hey, they died to an early stock.
Yeah.
You know, so you gotta watch that. I mean, you really gotta watch that Wolf back air off the level, because Wolf, if he spaces that properly, it's definitely gonna spell result. I love using down air right there, recognizing that a second up air at that low percent would not have been true because of how fast of a faller Wolf is. Very, very good to, like, know your percents. I mean, if you're gonna be a Mario player, you gotta know your percents, my friend, and it's looking like Crystal. They definitely do. I like the reverse up air to the back air, too. This is already looking way better than that first game.
For sure, but like I said, you know, playing the spacing game, playing with time on both ends, like, it's so hard. Crystal doing a really good job, you know, racking up the damage, but, like, then again, when it comes down to the spacing, Mario's a stubby lad. Like, he's not going to outspace Wolf in these scenarios, and you're seeing it right now. LemonTea instantly bringing it back with the stock.
Yeah, in situations like that is what I'm talking about. Like, there's like Wolf has a selection of moves that not only just beat out some of Mario's options, but also, you know, beat it out as far as distance goes. I mean, it's not like a disjoint, but it's like a minor disjoint, like F-tilts and stuff like that, as well as even forward air to an extent. So if Mario's not careful, like you mentioned, he's a stubby lad. You know, getting around that can be hard. There's no jump, you're dead. Oh, there was a jump. Never mind. Actually getting hit back into it. My mistake.
Oh my God. The call out coming out from LemonTea with the swift, just patient up smash, waiting for a spot dodge, which most Mario mains and you know, characters that could just mash that spot dodge option, they tend to do that. So Great stuff from LemonTea and still just racking up damage like nothing.
Yeah. It's definitely looking rough. Excuse me. Yeah, this is definitely looking rough at this point, honestly. Because we're not even really like at percentage where back air is going to kill by the ledge or anything like that. So you know Mario's just have to build it up. You see Crystal going for a forward air. Oh, that was terrifying. Going for forward air off the stage out of desperation, trying to get the stock forward throw. Not going to be able to do anything besides get off the level. I'm not sure what else to say, man. This is just definitely looking rough. I've said it before. Mario can bring back games from like the depths of hell if like the DI is not up to snuff with DIing the up air combos. But hey, Crystal's got to get a grab first, and they haven't.
Yeah, Crystal hasn't really been executing the grab game as much, but against a character like Wolf who just doesn't really let you get in on his face so easily, like, it's not an easy task. So, you know, Crystal fighting for their lives, but finally going to put themselves on the board as they get the stock. And now LemonTea with 2 stocks to work with, trying to continue on this pressure at the ledge.
That ate the jump.
That's
a really good laser.
Come
It ate
on.
the jump seed. No, that
Come
one, I
on.
take back what I said in the first game about that one being rude, because that one just was. They were dead. Crystal was dead.
You ain't got to do all that, man.
I mean, hey, you're feeling yourself, you're going to do options like that. You're feeling yourself, you're going to do options like that to just be able to secure the W. Now, you got LemonTea's going to have like some beefier opponents to go up against later on in this bracket, so if they want to feel themselves and just like do stuff like that to really like just psych himself up for the next couple of sets, hey, I don't blame him.
Yeah, no, good stuff to LemonTea. Crystal played fairly well.
Yeah.
But when it came down to it, like we said,